lost in the Lone Star land, with boots on my feet and dreams in my hand. A little sassy but a whole lot of grace. You'll see that fire when you look in my face. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Barbecue smoke, Friday night lights, cheering for the Astros under Texas skies. A little bit stubborn, a whole lot of charm. This big old heart will keep you warm. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. From the blue bonnet fields to the city streets, every step I take feels like home to me. With a little sass and a lot of pride, this Texas girl's got nothing to hide. I'm a Texas girl with a heart so wide, family and friends always by my side. From the crack of dawn to the stars at night, I keep it real, keep my soul burning bright. Gummy shoe prints, laid them down the street. Chocolate wrappers hiding secrets sweet. They don't miss a beat, they've got a knack. With licorice ropes pulling answers back. Twist the wrapper to reveal the truth. A sticky web spun by a candy slough. No sour lies can escape the grip. These lollipops always crack the whip.
Hello, everybody. How are y'all doing? Happy Tuesday to my friends. I tell you what, I'm starting to question, is it Monday all over again? Man, what a day. What a day. We have some talking to do, my friends. If you notice, we have our beautiful Blue Eyes Jewel up on panel with me today, and she's going to tell us some stuff here in a minute. But first, I want to say hello to Heather 13. Hello, Blue Eyes. Hello, Miss Rhonda. Jen in Georgia. Hello, Bobby. Me and you. How are y'all doing today? Hey, Daisy Dukes. Hope everybody's having a really great day. Let me see here. Miss Kathy, big hugs to you. Who else we got coming up in here with us? It's like everybody gets here early and has their chats, and then I got to get through the bottom of them. Let's see. Cinderella, how you doing? Good to have you. Hey, Jen in Georgia. Hello, hello, my friend. Y'all, yesterday at the end of my live, I had just a little bit of a breakdown there, emotional. And as soon as I ended, my friend Jen called me just to check on me to make sure I was okay. Thank you for that, sweet girl. I appreciate you for that so much. Hello, Charlene. How are you doing? Hey, TJ and Cecilia. Good to have you. Who else we got coming up in here? Teresa, always good to have you, darling. Thank you for being here. Lori coming in. Hello, hello to you. Anybody else we got coming in here? Let's see. Mama, how you doing? No. 3 water leaks under your house. Oh, good golly. Y'all say prayers for her. What a nightmare. Man. Let's see. Kelly East, how are you doing? Let me see who else. Oh, that's when I come in and said, oh, y'all hold on. I'm running behind. I'm telling you, it's a Monday all over again. Hey, Kiki, cook something good. Elaine, how you doing? Good to have you. Jacqueline, hello. Pink Warrior, so good to have you. Hello to you. Margaret, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. We got a full house today. Love it, love it. Let's see here. Narita, hello to you. I hope I'm not missing everybody. I'm trying to read all this on my laptop here, and it's a dark background. It makes sometimes hard to read. But I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying. Let's see. Anybody else sneaking up in here with us? Lisa King, hello to you, beautiful. How you doing? Good to have you. Mama Mary, how you doing? Legally Blonde, good to have you. And had a great talk with her today and her handsome husband. Hello, Margaret. Hello, hello. You know, I am grateful for everyone that's here and the friends that I have made just on this platform alone. I am so blessed, y'all. Hey, Nisi Marie, how you doing? Let's see who else we got. Anybody else sneaking up in here? I don't want to miss anybody. Hi, Bliss. Good to have you. Hello, hello, everybody. Hang tight, guys. Little Miss Sharon, hello to you. Good to have you. Anybody else coming in? I don't want to not say hello, but Trying to get down to the bottom of this. Hello, newbie. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. So glad to have you all. All righty. I think we're about through here. Let me look. Let me look. There's our beautiful Bobby. Hello to you, darling. And Peggy. Hey, Peggy. Good to have you with us today. Nonnie McPoppins, how you doing? Hey, Hope Floats. Hey, Linda 15, how are you? Thank you all for being here. Hey, Grace Paris. Hope everything's well your way. Good to have you today. I tell you, we are really blessed to have everybody. Hi, Ruby for Justice. Y'all come on in, everybody. West End. We got us some good group today. We're going to do some good talking here in a little bit. Y'all are going to just be blown away. Oh, Lord. You know, just when you think things can't get any wonkier in the Sebastian Rogers case, unfortunately, it always seems to get wonkier. But we're in it till the very, very bitter end, guys. We are in it for sure. Not going to give up. Sebastian deserves to have his justice. He deserves to have his story told. And we are going to be here doing what we can to get everything heard, give you information, and allow everyone to make their own opinion and how they feel about it. So, hello to everybody. Let's do this just before we get started. That way there is no confusion whatsoever. Myself, along with moderators, subscribers, and anyone in chat, express their opinions. On this channel, we present speculation, possibility, and show things found for everyone to decide for themselves what opinion they have. We are here for helpful purposes only. We're not here for drama, hate, or anything negative. Please respect all opinions. And with that being said, my content is not to be used in a negative way at any time. I don't care if people want to share out something I put out there. I'm not all against that. Not at all. Just don't use it in a hateful way. That's all I ask. That is all. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to give you a little background as to what today's conversation is about. Hey, Catfish. Hey, Cecilia. I've mentioned for the last couple of lives that if anybody was close to Hendersonville would have any interest going and passing out flyers for Sebastian Rogers. That is a prime opportunity. And with saying that, let me make sure you all understand, I'm in East Texas. I'm not even close to Hendersonville, Tennessee, not even close to the state of Tennessee. But yet we have a festival that's a 5-day festival, and people come from all over to that festival. I will go, and I have done it since little Summer got missing. I pass out flyers of Sebastian and Summer. I create them, have the information on there with both of their pictures, both of their information. And I stand at the gate, right outside the gate. As people are walking up, I'm passing these out. These are missing kids. Please keep this flyer with you. If you think you see something, please call it in. Thank you for your time. These kids will thank you. It's a great opportunity to get those flyers and in the hands of people who might not even know they're missing. And so Hendersonville has a pig fest. And what better way to put Sebastian's face into the hands of local people around the area where that young man's from? When you do that, it reminds people, oh, he's still missing. Okay, we need to be vigilant. Let's not forget about him. Let's keep his picture right here or on the refrigerator or in your car on your dash or something somewhere that keeps you reminded of the fact that Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers on this day 18 months ago went missing. Well, friends, we've talked several times before in the past about how we feel there's corruption going on and there are certain people pulling strings all around the area there. So, with that being said, At Night has put out an update, facial recognition pinged, and they are looking into that. And so we'll go over that here in a minute. But as far as Hendersonville, Tennessee goes, I'm going to let our friends Blue Eyes tell us exactly the thought she had today and what she did and what she was told. Sit back, guys. Prepare yourself because you're not going to believe what you hear. Hello, Blue Eyes. Are you there? You're muted. Hello. She might have to.
Hello, everyone.
There she is. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
So you want to go
Can you
ahead?
hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you. You want to tell everybody what you did today?
I think I'm echoing again.
You're going to come out, leave, and come back in?
Yes.
Do you need to call me on the phone? Would it be better to do it that way? I can put the Bluetooth speaker up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All righty. Let me get my, hold on, guys. We got to get all this figured out and set up. I could hear her fine earlier. But hang tight, guys. Let me get my speaker real quick. Okay, you can call in whenever you're ready. Let me get this hooked up.
Power on. The Bluetooth device is ready to pair. The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Okay, we're connected successfully. Okay, everybody. Thanks for being so patient. Technology, gotta love it. Gotta love it. Can't live without it, can we? Oh, at least StreamYard's not being so crazy wonky. At least that much we got, huh? Let's wait for her to call in. I'm going to have her also inform us on some help that she's needing. Okay, let me see here. Hello. Hang on, let me turn that on. I gotta sync it. Oh, she went off. I tell you what, it's hard to get everything organized enough. Crazy. I was just looking, pulled my Bluetooth up. I have my audio pet. I think my granddaughter must have gotten a hold of my phone. Hello? Okay, can you hear me?
Press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Okay, are you there? All right. Can everybody hear her? I got an echo in the back. Turn your side down. Hey, Falker's dad. Hello to everybody coming in. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate each and every one of you. Okay. Say something so we can.
Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm hoping everybody else can because it's not picking up on the Bluetooth. I don't know why. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Okay. Okay, this is just the way it is. If you could speak up pretty good, Kimberly, I appreciate it.
Okay.
Can y'all hear her?
Can y'all hear me better?
Okay. Yes, they're saying yes.
Okay. Hope everybody's doing good tonight.
Go ahead. Tell them what you did
Okay.
today.
So today I was just, trying to get my ducks in a row because I have been trying to actually plan a trip to Pigfest. And so something told me to call the Parks and Recreation. So I did that today and didn't get an answer the first time, but left my name and number. The gentleman that called me back, could not hear him because I know I was on speakerphone, but I heard him, pretty good enough to where I could get what I needed to. So I was asking him about if I could absolutely just, come in, not even in the actual venue, but set up a tent outside, like at the entrance, to hand out flyers, which I asked him that. I said, I'm sure you're aware of the Sebastian Rogers case. And he said, oh, very aware. And I was asking him if I could hand out flyers at the entrance. Well, he sort of blew me away when he tells me that would have to be okayed by the sheriff's office, Eric Craddock, and with the Proudfoot and the Bowersox family. And my heart sunk. But he also had told me that he was getting ready to go to lunch with part of the family. And I said, would that be the Proudfoots? And he said, yes. And it just floored me. But he also told me that I could also possibly set up over at the school because it would have to have permission from the Bowers Arts and Crafts for me to actually set up out there, which, I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think that any of the family wants those flyers being passed out. But to know that this person is that associated with these two families, and knowing that I have to call and ask Craddock, which me with my smart mouth sometimes, I asked him, I said, you mean I have to come out and go talk to Smuggle Struggle himself? And he asked me not to call him that because he's a respectful, nice man. And he told me I could also sit over in the school parking lot, set up in the school parking lot, because the actual venue where it's being held is going to, the land extends into the school. And so he said that I would have to get permission from the school plus Craddock's permission. And this really blew me away. And so what bothered me the most, and I went unglued. And so anyway, I made an email to the gentleman that is over the Parks and Recreation, which is Mr. Gilly, and
I'm going to pull that.
Whoever this gentleman was.
I'll pull up the email from Mr. Gilly.
And so as I was talking to this guy on the phone, with a day note, if I was to come up with a sponsorship, then I would be allowed to be a part of Pig Fest, but it would still be up to the family's discretion. So if I got up a sponsorship anywhere from $500, which is their limit is $500 to $10,000, if I was to spit this money out, which God knows if I had it, I would. But my thing is that if I spent $500 for a sponsorship, they would still have the discretion to tell me if I could do it or not. That don't sit right with me. I'm sorry. There is no family that doesn't own the key to the state or the city or wherever they are. It's going to tell me that I can and can't set up somewhere when I just spit out that big amount of money. But I'll let Wally read the email, or y'all can read it on there. But this is the one that I did send to Mr. Gilly, which I've had no response from him.
Okay. I'm going to take that email down that she sent. Now I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to share the flyer that she sent to Eric Craddock. Okay, let me share this here. And it says, Dear Sheriff Craddock, my name is Kimberly Young. Sorry, I didn't take your name out. And I'm reaching out regarding the upcoming Pig Fest in Hendersonville. I spoke with one of the event coordinators and organizers today, and they informed me that I would need permission in order to either do a sponsorship or set up a small tent outside the event to hand out flyers and information about missing child Sebastian Rogers. I want to be clear that I am not affiliated with Team Proudfoot or Team Rogers. My only focus is on Team Sebastian and keeping awareness alive for him. My goal is simply to spread information and make sure the community does not forget about this child. Could you please provide me with more information about what steps I need to take in order to make this possible? I would greatly appreciate any guidance you can give. Thank you for your time and consideration. Mr. Craddock did respond to her. And this is his response. Good afternoon, Kimberly. First, thank you for your willingness to keep Sebastian's face prevalent. I have no authority over who can set up anything at Pigfest. I would only ask that you use the official missing persons flyer and encourage people to promptly report tips. Now, she was just told that she had to have the permission of the Proudfoots, Bowersox, and permission from Eric Craddock. Make it make sense, folks. I mean, it's just unbelievable to me. Unbelievable to me. Hello to everybody coming in. Thank you all for being here. Go ahead. Go ahead, Blue Eyes.
Also, I had told the gentleman that I was talking to, I said, while you're at lunch, I said, you might want to tell CP that I do have emails and messages. I wasn't trying to be a smart aleck. I just wanted him to know that I know what all he's told me. And it really makes me sick to my stomach that we can, which I am thankful that they've done this so far, they can go in another state or all these other people are being found in Tennessee, but this child cannot be found, or we can arrest children's parents that they don't even have a body to charge them with, but they can charge them.
Oh, and hang on. Just so, yeah, why can't Tennessee do that? Because today, nobody of little Emmanuel, but his mother and father were both charged, officially charged today with murder of that baby. How is it that Sumner County is so incompetent that they can't take care of their own missing child, but everybody around them can solve those cases? Little Jaden Spicer was under the ground, and yet they pushed and pushed and pushed until they had that mother crack. It's uncalled for. We're not here to coddle parents. No offense. But the child is missing. Who's going to stand up for Sebastian? His mother just made a thing about proclaiming for her birthday she wanted flyers to be passed out. That's all she wanted for her birthday. She didn't want her son to come home on her birthday. She just wanted flyers to be passed out. Exactly, Holly. Nina has told us all we need to know. And this conversation that our Blue Eyes Jewel just had today tells you exactly what we have been saying all along. That family own Sumner County. Do you want to talk?
I was talking to Bobby was asking who I was talking to. I called the Parks and Recreation to see about, that is who is allowing Pigfest to go on. And I had called them to see if I could get permission to set up out there to hand out flyers. Now, I seen where somebody said, as long as, I think it was Karen Powers that said, if I was using the official missing persons poster. Well, the link that he sent me back is the one where it shows him at a younger age. It's the one that they come up with. That don't even show what he looks like as an adult now. Well, as a 16-year-old child, that looks like he was probably 8 or 9. It's the same picture that she said was taken I think the day that they were at Costco or BJ's, wherever they had went.
Now, this is where I want to go. Hang tight, Blue Eyes, because I'm going to share some information, guys, pertaining to PigFest. Okay. Let me get there. We're going to open this folder up. Hang tight, because I'm going to go all the way down to the very beginning. Number 1. Let's start here. And let me just say that, and I was telling this to Blue Eyes, my career that I have had is in event planning for cities and for the county. I have hosted, put on, put together, organized, and executed all the things pertaining to festivals. I've worked for the city. I've worked for the county. Anyone who has a booth space they want to have to pass out information, whether it's, if it's like, let's say, if it's a jewelry, a boutique, and you have jewelry, there's going to be a space on there. Tell me what you're going to sell, what you're going to put on your flyers if you have a flyer. Now, if there's 3 people that's going to contact me and say, hey, can you squeeze me in somewhere? I have a flyer and I want to promote my, let's say, I don't even know what. If it's the same thing, I'm going to have to tell the second person, sorry, I already have someone promoting that business. I'm not going to have multiple booths. People don't need multiple flyers of the same thing. This is a missing child. There's not another Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers out there. There should have been no reason for his family to have to be contacted. His step family should never have had to be contacted. And speaking of which, this is where we're going. This is on their official page. You see the number there. You see the email address at the top. Look who their main sponsor is. Their big sponsor is Dude Wipes. Now, let's go this way here. Go back up. Oh, let's go the other way. Sorry. Oh, look. Catch, Land and Sea. Broken Plow Ranch and Texas Longhorns. Brower, Navarro Creative Group and Catch. Pit Master Title sponsors: EXS Group, Exterior Solutions Group, Acura, Gary Force Acura, Ultimate Party Superstore, McGibney Compass, Freedom Title Services, TriStar Health. If I was TriStar Health, I would be extra pissed, and I'll show you just a minute why. But we got Hillier, we got Tennessee Erosion Control, we have, oh, what is it? I don't know, some kind of I don't know. There's a business there. The DC is there. Serve Pro, Celebrity Coaches, Proven, Pets Solution, Dynamite Cleaning and Junk Removal, Hendersonville Jewelry, R. Shannon House Call, There's the Hillier stuff again. Jones Brothers, Aviana Home Health Services, Sumner County, Tennessee. Visit SumnerTennessee.com. That's the visitor place. Oh, but look here. TriStar. They didn't even get the whole logo attached. Scott and Tanner Cologne, Riches, the McAuley family, All Access Coach Leasing, Cumberland River, Civil Land Company, State Bank, Creative Memory, Safeguard, The Long Team, CMG, Kevin Long, Rock Castle, Indian Lake, Forest Insurance, Leah Bowes Art, Emerald Oasis, Southern Class, One Stop Realty, May This From That, Master Builders by Bagby Ranch, Candy Porter, William Gilliam Realty and Auction, Warranty, D-Safe, Extreme Electric, Mind and Spine Chiropractic, and Super Sold. Okay, so, at any time, did anyone see the Bowersox family, the Proudfoot family, or any of their businesses? No, you didn't. They don't even sponsor this event. They're not listed as a sponsor, but yet they have a say in what booth can go or not go. Only because it pertains to Katie's son. Katie's son, not Chris's son, not Kathy Bowersock's grandson. All that shit is because of marriage. This is pissing me off, folks. And I'm going to tell you right now, if anybody was to set up a booth anywhere around there, they would get harassed and attacked and pushed around and talked to like you were a dog. They do not want this child found. In any county or city going to sit there and say, oh, we can't let you do that unless we ask his mother and father first. Well, first of all, you're not asking Seth. You never mentioned Seth Rogers. You mentioned the Bowersox and the Proudfoots. They have no right to Sebastian. His father does. But nowhere did it state in that conversation that she had to ask his father's permission. Because his father doesn't run that county. It's absolutely disgusting. It's horrible. And I am sorry to rant over this. I'm so tired of hearing this over and over and over again. And a person that works for the city or county's fixing to go to lunch with them and would have to ask their permission. I call bullshit. I've done festivals. That was what I did. At no time did I ever say, well, let me go ask that child's family first. It's sickening.
Another thing that this guy did was tell me that he would speak with the family and see if they would allow it, and then he would call me back, but I never got a call back. Go figure.
Isn't that something? Never received a call back. He went to lunch. It's almost dinner time. He ain't called her back. But that's what we're dealing with, folks. We sit here every day and we talk about this young man that is missing, that has no one out there on his side. His father's fighting, doing what he's doing. We're here every day talking, showing things, pulling stuff out from every angle we can. And yet we're the bad people, right? I'm the bad person over here because I'm sitting here telling you things. I'm not telling you it's facts. What I'm telling you is a fact is what Blue Eyes is telling me. That's the words that were told to her. I just showed you the email from Eric Craddock. He has nothing to do with it. His office is probably providing security because that's what the sheriff's department does for events that are local. It's in October. And when I pulled up their page, the vendors are now sold out. Vendors are now sold out.
But if you get a sponsorship of $500 to $10,000, you're in my fund, but it has nothing to do with Sebastian.
Yeah. You can get a sponsorship. You can get people to give you money and say, we're going to put up a tent out here. But if it had to do with Sebastian, they would have to get the okay from the Proudfoots and Bowersox first. Why? Those people didn't like Sebastian. They took all their grandkids to Disney. Sebastian wasn't one of those. So why did they need to give permission? I'm telling you, this is crooked as it can come. There is no other way to say it. No other way to put it. I've done festivals. That is the most off thing I've ever heard. It's crazy. But yet they beg you, keep showing this flyer, keep putting it out there. Yeah, Kim, him going to lunch with them is a red flag. Oh, it's insane crazy. Makes me so mad. What are we doing this for? What are we sitting here every day talking about Sebastian, putting his face out there, keeping his name alive and out so everybody can see? And yet we can't have just one little tiny place to stand and pass out his flyer at an event that has nothing to do with his mother, stepfather, or step family. Come on now. They're not a sponsor. They should have no say so at all. And if they do, then it should be in writing somewhere. And $10 tells me in my gut there is no contract with that family. They just tell people what they want and what they don't want. They do not want him found. You're right, Holly. They want to erase him. They would be happy to just erase him, just like they wanted to do with Nina. Do you have anything else you want to add to that or say? Or
Well, I did message somebody else, and this is what I put, and I'm going to go ahead and read it to you.
okay.
I put, "Good afternoon, sir. I hope KP had a good birthday. I know you may not want to talk, but I just feel so much pain for Sebastian that it is so overwhelming. It has been 16 months today and still nothing. What is going on with law enforcement? Why hasn't there been any updates? And everyone is quiet now, not even talking about him. It's like he has been forgotten. Please tell me and be honest what you think has happened to him. Please. I just wish he could be found. This child deserves it. And I hope you have a good day. Another thing is, I know Pig Fest is coming up soon, and I would like to be able to hand out flyers at this outside of the venue. I was told that you and Katie would have to be okay with that. I'm asking for your permission. It hasn't even been read.
He's too busy eating.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to look into this real quick. And like I said, you can go to PigFest website. You'll see their flyer put on by the Parks and Rec. Let me share this page. And we will show you exactly who owns and operates and all that, the parks in Hendersonville. The city of Hendersonville, Tennessee. Parks and Recs. Why, looky there. Andy Gilley. Well, there's Mr. Gilley. Wonder if he's the one that had lunch with Christopher today or the family. It is all right here on the city of Hendersonville. All their parks, all their things. Softball Park, Memorial Park, Drakes Creek Soccer, softball. All of it's right here, folks. All on the City of Hendersonville, Tennessee website. Here's your calendar. Let's go to October. And let's go down, 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 down. Oh, look. October 23rd through the 25th at Veterans Park. There you go, folks. The city of Tennessee. The city of Hendersonville, Tennessee. These people have a say-so in what the city of Hendersonville does and does not allow. Make this one make sense to me because it does not. There you go. 57 days. Oh, there's some of their big main sponsors. Don't see anywhere on here where it says the Bowerstocks and Proudfoot family. Oh, and how many years did he tell you PigFest has been in Hendersonville?
2.
2 years.
Annual.
The second annual. But look here on their website, it tells us it's the 5th annual Hendersonville Pig Fest. The Oak Ridge Boys will be there. They're going to have an all-star slam, super slam, steak dinner, music in the park. Looky there. Just a fun family weekend. Isn't that cool? Become a sponsor. Become a vendor. Oh, wait. Oh my God, it's already sold out. Make it make sense, folks. All done in the city of Hendersonville. Put on by the city of Hendersonville, but yet the Proud Sox and the Bowerstocks have a say-so in what booths are there. It's wrong. Not sure, Bobby. Not sure. I'm not sure about anything anymore. Corruption at its finest. Exactly, Brianna. Uh, what is it?
So, Molly,
Yeah.
I was going to say one more thing is that the reason this is part of the reason why I've been asking for people to email me with different things. I'm still asking if you can, please email me at blueeyesjewel@gmail.com. I have several different things going, and I would really love the help. If you can give me some help, it would mean a great deal to me. And I know that it would help Lolly's channel out too, because knowing that we get somewhere in this, and it's just that we're going to grow this channel back. We're going to bring it back up. And this has nothing to do, we're not after no award money for anything. We're just trying to help bring a child home. That's what all this is about, and just keeping the drama out. And Lolly does a great job at doing that. And not because I'm a mod, but we have some other mods in here that does a great job. And I just want to say thank you, and thank you for all the friends I have made during this time. Y'all are all wonderful people. Even though we do have some trolls every now and then, but we tolerate them and we do what we need to do. But I just want y'all all to give a hand up for Lolly, because she is just so determined, and she is the most sweetest person I have ever met. And if there was one thing that I have just, it hurts my heart, but if I could give her her son back, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Stop, you're gonna make me cry.
But I want to know, I want you to know, this woman works her butt off. She works her butt off for this chat. She works and she listens to every one of you. She takes everything y'all say and she looks into it. We've had numerous of conversations till early in the wee hours. And I'm sorry. Yes, I'm tearing up. But to be honest with you, this woman listened to me when I didn't think nobody else would. And I thank her dearly for that. And this is why I'm trying to do what I'm doing. And this is why I asked you if you can email me. Just let me get this stuff done, and just let's show Lolly that we can do this and that we stand behind her 100%. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'm going to hop off because my eyes are burning and they're hurting.
Thank you.
And I will be in chat. So if y'all have anything else y'all need to ask, I will answer you. And like I said, I love you, Lolly, with everything in me.
Thank you,
And
sweet
if there's
girl.
anything I can ever do to help you, you let me know.
I
And
will.
hopefully I'll be seeing you in Texas.
Yay! I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I know. But I am going to hop off of here,
Okay.
and I will be in the chat.
Thank you for sharing what happened today.
You're welcome.
We love you.
You're welcome. Love
Bye.
you too.
Friends, I do want to ask everyone to please keep our Blue Eyes Jewel in your prayers. Her heart is bad. She has other things that are going on in her body, and yet her bad heart is keeping her from taking care of other things. So please keep her in your prayer. And at the same time, I can go back on her because she works for Sebastian, constantly working to help Sebastian, constantly doing things to try to make a difference in the lives of all these missing kids. My channel's nothing without all you guys. It's nothing. I could sit here and talk all day. Y'all, I'm a talker. I really am. I could talk all day long. But if nobody's here to listen and nobody's here to want to do good, we're not going to get nowhere. So I put her email in chat. If you could help her in any way, please do. Because, like I said, she's got health issues and she is trying her best to do things to help. And it's all for Sebastian. All for Sebastian. And so, sorry, that made me tear up. Like I said, I wanted her to tell you she had the initiative to make that call to see what can we do. We want to pass out these flyers for Sebastian. And the one flyer that he did send her, I pulled it up. It was crazy. He must have been 10 years old, maybe 9. Why are you going to put that young child on a missing poster for a young man that is, yes, Mama Mary, yes, there is a kidnapping act of 1932 called the Lindbergh Act. It was put in place when the Lindbergh baby went missing. Family members can do things. They can get things done. I wish Seth would so get in touch with her. She has the knowledge he needs. She has the connections that he needs. Bypass all of this stupidness. Go above the state of Tennessee. Don't expect Mr. Snuggle Struggle himself to help you, because he's not. Good, Paige. That is great. And the sad part is, it's probably going to just piss Craddock off. And he's probably sitting up there with his boots propped up on the desk, chewing his bubble gum, looking on Facebook. Yeah, Mary is worried. Legally Blonde here, she's worried that it's just going to get the case shut down. And the sad part is, this county, Sumner County, the city of Hendersonville, Tennessee, is not going to do anything to help Sebastian. Everything has to be ran through the Proudfoots, through the Bowerstocks. They're not even his family. They don't even want him. They didn't want him around when he was there. They don't care about Sebastian. And I'm going to say that. That is 100% my opinion. And yet, because of that law that was put into place in 1932, the FBI can walk in and take it all over. Because let me tell you, Sebastian is in imminent danger. And he's been 18 months with no medication unless someone else is giving him medication. Or he's no longer alive. Oh, wait. Let's think about that. Yeah, exactly what Chris Proudfoot said to the Hatfields and McCoy. Exactly that. Is Sebastian alive out there in a facility where they're just pumping him up full of drugs? Is he in a place where they're shipping him all over the world, trafficking him, using him, keeping him so messed up with substances so other people can take advantage of that child? is he laying unalive somewhere in the woods? Is there a distant family member that is hiding him out somewhere outside of the United States? All these things, guys, you have to stop and think about it because they're all possible. Yeah, was he sold? I mean, there are so many possibilities out there, but when you just want to help and go to the festival in the town this child lives in to help remind people, this young man is still missing without a trace, no evidence he ever walked away from his home. Don't forget about him. Here's his picture. Here's his information. Here's who you need to call. But you can't do that unless Katie, Chris, and his mommy and daddy approve of it first. What in the actual hell is going on in the state of Hendersonville, or in the state of Tennessee, and in the city of Hendersonville? At what point does your life get so messed up that you get so out of touch with reality that you're going to have to coerce with some people who are not even blood related to that child to tell us if you can pass out his flyer or not? Folks, it doesn't make any sense at all. No, Blue Eyes does not live in Hendersonville. She does not. She's in a state right beside of Tennessee. It would be a drive for her. She's driven the drive already. She has gone there. She has searched. She has done things and helped in any way she possibly could. She contacted Chris and Katie to find out when she goes, where should she look that hasn't been already looked into? She was willing to go and do whatever she could do. Her and her daughter drove hours to get there. And Chris sent her to Mary's Playground Park to look, because that was his favorite place. They begged her. Katie begged her to go to Grandfather's Mountain and ask questions. Look into that because that was her son. She drives the drive to get there, pays admission for her and her mother to go in. And what happened? She got locked up in a room and was interrogated. They wanted a copy of her driver's license because she asked about a young man that's missing, that had a person pictured standing there that looked an awful lot like him. But it was Chris that kept telling Katie, it's not him. You know it's not him. It's not him. How would she know it's not him, Mr. Chris? How would she know that? Because you told her it couldn't be him because of what happened? You're right, Paige. They're just playing games. That's all it is. Exactly, Lil Brad. That shows their control over that county And that's why I wanted to do this today. I was pissed. Blue Eyes was like, I can't believe this. Can't believe they're going to question me and tell me that the Proudfoots and the Bowersox have to be okay with that. Why? They're not putting it on. The city is putting it on. The city. Why don't you call his real father and ask him if he would be okay with it? Because I'm pretty sure he would be okay with it. So that's why I looked into all the sponsorships, guys. Because you see, if someone sponsors, they can be a sponsor and put in stipulations that they would like, which would be to not have someone else do the same thing they're doing. No other sponsor. If you're a grocery store chain and you're going to be the top sponsor for this event, you can have a clause in your contract you sign that states no other grocery store chain will be a sponsor. We are paying top dollar. We want to be the only one. That's understandable. They're paying big money. The Bowersox and the Proudfoot family was not on there anywhere listed. So why the hell do they have any say over what the city of Hendersonville does or does not do at their festival? It's not called the Bowersox Festival. It's not called the Proudfoot Festival. They may be part of organizing it. They might have a little part in what does or doesn't go on, or what kind of the entertainment they want to have. They might be part of a committee. Who knows? But that committee does not have a say-so over what the city accepts or doesn't accept. You're just a volunteer. Trust me, I know these things. I had several committees that worked with me on every single different event we did. It's insane, crazy to me that that man is going to tell a person it will have to be approved by the Proudfoot and Bowersox family first. And then we'll have to get the approval of the sheriff. Blue Eyes said, I even looked up the coach service and they're not owners. None of those businesses are related to these people. The city of Hendersonville needs to do better. You have let down a child. Your whole state has let him down. Nothing happened in 5 different CPS reports. So what was it about the last CPS report that was open at the time this child disappeared? I wonder what's in that paperwork. Because I'm going to tell you right now, that is probably the key to why he went missing. Because of whatever happened with that last CPS report. Katie and Chris know. They know. People aren't stupid. And I'm tired of being treated like you're just a peasant. A cockroach under my foot that I'm fixing to step on. I give up time away from my family to sit here and to keep his name out there. Exactly. Seth has a copy of the reports, except for the last one, but you see when Sebastian is gone a year, that last one should have already been closed for Seth to get a copy of. But that's not how they're working in the city of Hendersonville in the state of Tennessee. It's still an open case. Why? There's no child anywhere around. Who are you protecting? Why are you protecting a family that's not even blood related to the child? Things are out of control. I know Jennifer Coffindaffer had a report, a live today she was doing, and had someone on her panel who was an ex-deputy. Now, I haven't had time to go over and watch it myself because it, like I said, it's been a Monday all over again, just typical crazy. But from what I understand, even that ex-officer said this case is very disturbing. Very disturbing. This family is disturbing. When you can't just set up a tent in the little tiny corner, you're not going to take off away from everybody else and take up a ton of space. You just want to be able to have a card table, just a card table. So you can have some flyers on there. You can even have a chair and have your extra flyers in a chair. We would make places for exactly this type of thing. The fire department wanted to let people know they were doing CPS classes because they wanted the whole town here to have that behind them. Knowledge of how to do CPR, because you never know when you might need that. We found a place. I made it happen. That's what you do when it's for the good. At no time would I have ever said, let me check with the city to see if you're wanted here. Never. Those are things that are important. Just like a missing child. A missing child is more important than the Bowersox and how they feel. Screw that family. Sorry, folks, but it just makes me so aggravated. They have nothing to do with this. Oh, wait. Or do they? Is that the question we should be asking? What do they have to do with Sebastian going missing? Is that the right question? But I'm telling you, if he would have said, let me check with his mother and his real father and see what they would like, that would have been a whole different story. But when you're going to bring in Mr. Chris's mommy and daddy into the equation, give me an effing break. This is ridiculous. So where is Sebastian? There are a lot of cockroaches in Tennessee, let me tell you. Jen says, meow, Snuggles. Yo, yo, Mr. Snuggle Struggle. What you got going on, huh? What are you hiding? I'm here to tell y'all I would never, ever want my name associated with the words, I prefer to call it Snuggle Struggle. Never. Especially if I'm a person who's in power in that town. That basically was a poster board full of info to anyone that had that happen to them. Don't go to him because he don't want to call it for what it is. Let's juice it up a little bit, make it sound a little better. No, it is what it is. It is what it is. And there ain't nothing fluffy, nothing pretty, and nothing nice associated with it. No woman's going to go to him and say, this is what happened to me, because of his Facebook post. And if they're tired of hearing him called that, well, maybe he needs to be taken out of a position of power. Oh, go Bobby. Bobby's on a roll too, y'all. She emailing the top of the chain as far as you can climb. And let me tell you, for those who do not know, Legally Blonde has the knowledge, has the degrees to back it up. She knows criminal justice at its finest. She has worked with some of the best in the field and has the connections that Seth needs. It's been handed to him, offered to him, but he didn't take her up on it. And I understand that he may not know who she is. I understand that he's been burned so many times. But I would never, ever reach out to him with false information. I would never, ever say, hey, look, she can get you into the door of the United States Marshal's office and go over the top of Tennessee, leave them behind because they're useless, if I didn't know it for a fact. I would not ever do that to a parent who is trying so hard to find his child. And then it gets, turned into something really ugly. Whatever, folks. Whatever. Okay. I'm not believing that right now. I have talked to you on the phone, young lady. She said, I promise I'm a meek and quiet Ohio gal. Sorry, I had to put some humor to it there, but doesn't make sense. And it's so frustrating because we sit here every day trying to do what's best for Sebastian, trying to do everything we possibly can. And it's frustrating because his dad's been handed the gift that he needs. And I'm not saying anything bad towards Seth. I really am not. But I know for a fact who this woman is. I know what she can get done for him. And he wouldn't have to stand out in front of Sumner County Sheriff's Office every day for a week. And they're not going to respond. Look what happened when he talked to the senators. It was the sheriff's office that quit talking to him. They quit responding. It's not okay. None of it is okay. For a father to be shut out of his own child's case. It's not okay. I want more for him because it will help Sebastian. That's what I want. But you have to go above and beyond the state of Tennessee because it's all kinds of corrupt. And guys, I don't sugarcoat it for anybody. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for Seth either. I'm just going to tell you what I know for facts and what I know as an opinion or thought that I had about something. That's who I am. It's what my channel is made of. That's what I want to be, is an open person. Oh, she cracks me up, y'all. Y'all, this is Legally Blonde. She said, oh, hell no. We would take bubble gum, coffee, and vodka and then demand answers. Oh. She has an open door that she had ready to go. The United States Marshal. Bring in the National Guard. Set in place the 1932 Federal Act. Covers the whole United States. Bypass the state of Tennessee and especially Hendersonville, because you can't even pass out a flyer without getting a child's non-blood relations to approve it. Yes, Blue Eyes Jules, here it is. Here is her email. Guys, if y'all can help her, this woman has gone above and beyond each and every day. She is working for some, I know for a fact she was in the hospital and still working for Sebastian. So why stick around and let Hendersonville, Tennessee have to get approval from the same people that tried to steal a child from its nursing mother? Hendersonville, Sumner County. Let's go branch out a little further, shall we? Sumner County Sheriff's Office is nothing but pansies. That's my opinion, folks. Sorry about it, but that's what it is in my eyes. They don't even know what the city of Hendersonville is telling people. Well, you have to get the approval of the Proudfoots and the Bowersox, not Seth Rogers, the child's own father, but his stepfamily. Then you got to get approval from Mr. Snuggle Struggle himself. And yet he says in an email we just read with our very own eyes, I have nothing to do with that. They don't even get their own story straight. Crazy. Make it make sense, because none of it does. None of it. We just sat here and looked at video of a woman in a black hoodie. Another picture where you could tell the hoodie's down. Same hairline as Sebastian's mother. All at 3 o'clock in the morning in the pitch black at night. What are they doing out there? Taking down all them security cameras around their house? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how they work, guys. That's how they work. All we care about is finding Sebastian. Someone would grow up, have the balls to make an anonymous call and say, you can find him here, and hang up. Call from a damn payphone. It's not that hard. But these people who know where he is are connected, and they're not going to give each other up. Yes, both Sebastian Rogers and Summer Wells Amber Alerts are active. Yeah, Smack Talk. Sebastian deserves to be heard. He needs to have his right to either get the help that he really needs, because if he's somewhere, he's not getting the right kind of help. I can almost guarantee you that one. His eyes, that is so freaking funny. I love it. That one made me laugh. Thank you. I needed that laugh. Bobby got booted? What? No way. Who booted Bobby? I don't like that. Bobby's our friend. Bobby does good stuff. Holly, thank you so much for that. She says a missing child step grandma seems to have more say than the police in that county. Let that sink in. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh, there you are, Bobby. Okay, good. Don't be letting people come in here booting you. I'll be booting somebody out of here. Thank you, Holly, for that. You are precious, and you are 100% correct. Thank you so much, Holly. We love you, girl. And guys, when Blue Eyes was up here earlier, and okay, YouTube did it. Good. Well, I don't know why YouTube would do it. It's crazy. But she mentioned about the mods in chat. I played a video yesterday for each and every mod because they do not get the credit they deserve. They keep our chat so good. I am so proud to have them all here with me. And I want to play this again for them because they do deserve credit.
Running the game like it's no big deal. Fast wheels spinning, gotta keep it real. Every turn you take, you're setting the pace. No map, no guide, just winning the race. With you by my side, I never feel small. You're the ones who catch me before I fall. Oh, oh. Best moments on these streets. You're the fire, you're the spark, lighting up the dark, lighting up my heart. I'm so lucky. Yeah, you're my team. You're the dream, you're the stream, you're the laser beam. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Click, tap, you're quick with the save. Like knights on keyboard, so brave. Every troll you face, you never back down, turning chaos into a golden crown. When the night gets loud, you calm the roar. You're the keepers, the guardians, and so much more. Best moments on these streets. You're the fire, you're the spark, lighting up the dark, lighting up my heart. I'm so lucky. Yeah, you're my team. You're the dream, you're the stream, you're the laser beam. Best smiles on these streets. You're the fire, you're the spark, you're the spark, lighting up the dark, lighting up my heart. I'm so lucky. Yeah, you're my team. You're the dream, you're the stream, you're the laser beam. Yeah, yeah. Best modes on these streets. You're the fire, you're the spark, lighting up the dark, lighting up my heart. I'm so lucky. Yeah, you're the team, you're the dream, you're the stream, you're the laser beam. Ooh, ooh.
Thank you so much to all my mods because, guys, I don't always keep on subscribers only mode because I want everybody to be able to come in. But I don't want anyone to be disrespectful when they come in. And of course, there are those people out there that they got some really ugly things to say, and my mods take care of it real quick. They've always got my back. They don't get enough recognition. And so for them, I say thank you. And to every one of you that come in here every single day, when you can, whenever, even if it's on replay, there's one thing that was in that little clip there that says, you are the only you. And that is your superpower. That's for everyone. That's for each and every one of you. Because you are you. No one else has that. And you're here because of Sebastian. You're here because you want to help, because you want the truth. You want this young man to be able to say, hey, this is what's gone on. Here's my story. Jay Zolly, I'm with you all the way. Nothing says I'm guilty like pleading the fifth. Lord help us. That is the truth. But anyways, please take note, guys. We've been talking about it. Other people have talked about it. And there it was. This man pretty much told Blue Eyes Jules exactly what we've all been assuming. Even when it comes to a festival, you got to get the approval of the Proudfoots and the Bauer Sox to hand out his flyer. Not his father, not Seth Rogers, but his step family first. They run that town, they think. But folks, when things are taken out of the state of Tennessee's hands, there's going to be quite a few people that aren't going to be so happy. And if you think those people hung the moon in Sumner County, you got another thing coming. And we're not going to stop until Sebastian's story can be told. It's not until October. It's October, 23rd, 4th, and 5th, I think it is. And guys, I just showed y'all. They're not even sponsors. They don't even add money into that. If they did, it would have been like the Laurie family. It would have said the Bauer Sox and family. Nah, they just have control over everything that goes around in that area. And there's weak ass people in that county that let it continue to happen. And as long as these people protect them, as long as these people keep standing up and making sure that they're doing what the Bauer Sox and the Proud Feet want done, it's just going to continue. But I'm telling you, folks, there's a way to go above and beyond the state of Tennessee. Bypass the corruption to knock out the corruption. Because everything in that county pertaining to Sebastian is corrupt. Thank you guys for being here and listening today. I couldn't believe what I talked about. If anyone is in that area, attend that festival. Wear a shirt with his name on it. Show flyers. Pass them out. Whatever it is. Stand on the street corner with signs. Stand in a public place where they can't make you get the approval of his step family. It's ridiculous. Okay. Oh, I tell you. I don't know about the shirts. I think Seth has some you can get with him. Send him an email, maybe. I don't have any. I don't want to do that and be accused of trying to make money. I thought about doing the bracelets, but I've just avoided all that. I don't want trouble and I don't want issues. But unfortunately, as we all know, no matter what you do, if it's for Sebastian, you take a risk of being looked into, harassed, talked about, all the things. It's just what it is. Let them talk. Let them harass. I don't care. I'm here for one reason, and that's Sebastian Rogers. Um, please, if you would, hang on just a second. Hello? I am. I'm doing it right now. Okay. Okay, bye. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was trying to drop the iPhone link. And I got a call. Drop the iPhone link. Hurry. So I'm dropping that in chat. If you would like to become a member, we would love to have you. There it is. Make sure to hit the like button if you like what we're doing here. And yeah, as always, Blue Eyes Jules, BLUEYEZ, Jules at gmail.com. Send her an email, get with her, let her know, hey, I'm here to help. What can I do? What do you need from me? Because she could sure use it. Looky here, we got us a new member. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Okay, is it Kai or Kiki or what are we supposed to? How do we pronounce this? Help us figure this out. Kiki. Okay. While we're waiting on that, let's welcome our new member. Thank you so much. And welcome to the South, darling.
Welcome, welcome to the South. We break that good stuff down. We got enough to go around. So can I get a right and get down? Welcome to the South.
Thank you for continuing to be a member with us. We love you. Thank you for that. And guys, thank each of you for being here and listening. Thank you for just hearing what was said today is very disturbing. Share this out. Let other people know. You can't set up a booth and pass out flyers of Sebastian at Pigfest at a festival unless the Bower Sox and the Proud Feet okay it. That's huge. That's disgusting. It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. And folks, like I say, my career was city and county events. I know all about sponsorships. I know all about vendors. I know all about the logistics of how to get it all set up. I know all about arranging to have security there, to have all the right signage put out, all the things. I know about this. That was what I've done. And this is the most unprofessional thing I've ever heard of in my life. It's sad. And people need to know. Yeah, they didn't mention the father, just he was having lunch with the Proudfoots and he needed to talk to them and the Bower Sox. What? Make it make sense, folks. Make it make sense, because it is 100% my opinion that these people think there's something special because they got all of these wimpy people bowing at their feet. Well, I'm not a person to bow, not to no one. If I was to bow to anybody, it will be the day I arrive in heaven and sit beside my Father in heaven. That's it. Don't care who you are. Don't care anything about it. I'm not bowing to no one. I'm here for Sebastian, and I will continue to tell his story. And when it has to do with the fact that you got to call some people out, so be it. So be it. So, guys, y'all be careful out on the streets. Like I say, get the word out. Tell people about this. This is uncalled for. Uncalled for. And if he's telling Blue Eyes she's got to get their approval and then get the approval of Eric Craddock, Mr. Snuggle Struggle himself, and yet he emailed her back and told her he has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's all a bunch of crap. All a bunch of crap. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let y'all get out of here. Y'all have a super great night. I just want to say thank you to each of you. It takes a village to raise a child. And when a child is missing, it takes the whole country to come together. And we are Sebastian's army. Stay strong. Stay true to yourself. And until tomorrow, love and hugs, everybody. Good night.